in the middle of a school year, but now is the time to think about your child's school choice for next year.
Here to explain what school choice is and what it means to parents and their children, Champaign Schools Superintendent Dr. Susan Zola is here with all of the details. So Happy New Year.
Thank you.
It's hard to believe we're already halfway through the school year.
I know, 2020 is upon us.
It is, but that means it's time for those families who may have littles starting kindergarten in the fall to be learning how the whole process works. So
Sure.
that's what you guys are here to talk about today.
Absolutely. So thanks again for the opportunity. As you know, Champaign Unit 4 serves over 10,000 students each year. And so January through the end of March is the kindergarten registration. And we'll see probably 700 newly enrolled kindergarten families researching their options. We have 12 elementary campuses, attending some of the tours upcoming, and then obviously selecting X number of schools that they would like to choose or be a part of the choice process as we move forward over the next few months.
Now, this is not something that happens everywhere, right? Some places it's just district. If you live here, you go to this school. If you live here, you go to this school. But in Champaign, it doesn't work that way.
Correct. In the mid to late 90s, the school board and the school district at that time looked at different models for student assignment and landed on the choice process. So it certainly honors siblings and proximity, but it's a way for families to choose schools outside their neighborhoods if they're also interested, as well as integrating our schools across all 12 campuses.
And in order to decide if a different school outside of your neighborhood is a good fit for your child, that's why you're encouraging people to come and take a tour or come check out an open house.
Absolutely. So we have several of those opportunities coming up where all 12 schools will be available one evening, I think later in January. We also have some opportunities during February for them to visit. And then, of course, we have some evening tours that are available as well.
Now, you find a school you like or a couple of schools you like. How does this process work? Is it a lottery system? Do you put a ranking of 1 through 5, and then you guys have to do all the hard work of deciding?
Correct.
How does that work?
Correct, right. So there is an algorithm, there's a software and assignment process. So a new family would visit schools, would visit our open houses. They would make a selection. Some make 3, some make 5, and so on, obviously up till 12. And then when at the end of March, the final day for the 31st, usually it's around the second week in April that we run the selection process. Siblings are always going to be assigned first. Neighborhood students have a better chance of getting in their proximity school, and we're always trying to balance the socioeconomic of the campuses across all 12 elementaries.
Well, I'm sure this is an overwhelming process for parents with kids going to kindergarten for the first time. Like, how do I know which school is going to be the best fit for my child and their learning, abilities? So this is a great opportunity, these tours and open houses. What should they be looking for when they're going on this tour or coming to the open house? What should they be mindful of?
Sure. So one of the things I would encourage people to do is to first go to the Champaign Schools website. There's information. This booklet is available on the website, because sometimes families don't realize that there's school start and end times are different, or that there's a uniform. Some schools have a dress code, some do not. Some have a balanced calendar, some do not. Some are closer to their work. Some might offer a second language. So I think sorting out is sort of a way that a lot of families approach it. If they know they want an early school because they need to be at work, then that's going to eliminate several campuses, and that'll make the selection a little easier. They may want a school that offers a uniform. They may not. And so I think as you start to sort through some of those choices around calendar, uniforms, and time, I think that'll get the number down to a 5 or 6, which may make it easier for them to sort of research.
If you don't have a kindergartner, but you are new to the area, is this a process you need to do as well?
So what will happen, so as new families register, if you're still needing a seat yet this year, you come to the Family Information Center, 703 South New, and we'll welcome you and we'll look for an available seat now. If you're a family that's going to be transitioning in the fall and you have a non-kinder age child, then you're going to want to register during May, and then you'll be a part of that assignment process in the middle of June when we run open seats and assign new families outside of kindergarten.
Well, it's nice to have options. It's nice to have a choice, and it's exciting when the kids all get their schools in the mail. Isn't that right?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll notify families later in April, and then we'll have some welcome opportunities in early May to the campuses that they're assigned.
And which elementary school is the best?
We have 12 great options.
Probably can't answer that question, I suppose. Thank you for being here.
All right, thanks for the opportunity. Have a great day.
All right, if you need any more information about those upcoming open houses, or maybe you want to learn a little bit more about the schools and what they have to offer, there's a look at their website, which we'll connect you with over at sayliving.tv. All right.